to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting of Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining the Bhakti Sanga conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined the call this morning? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Preeti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji, for all your wonderful services. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Dhira Damodara Das from Charlotte.
Dina Bhagavat Das, Harim Prabhu,
Nil Madhav Das.
Prabhu.
Nil Madhav Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Nil Madhav Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Very good.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumar Devidasi from Nalanda.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandvat Pranam to you and all Vaishnavas, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Vrindagupka Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandvat Pranam, all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Guru Maharaj. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Shamanguri Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shamaguri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji, for all your giving Bhakti Sanga for us and all your services. Thank you, Mata. Hare Krishna. Prabhu already, Maharaj already on the call. So let's move on to the next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class, which is today we are watching to have Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj for enlightening us in the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th chapter, 22 verse. Before giving the call to Maharaj, I would like to give to Sureshasham Prabhuji for giving brief introduction about Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. take over the call, Prabhu. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Here is a brief introduction about Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj received formal initiation and Brahmanical initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. With much dedication, he served the movement in various capacities. And in 2005, in Mayapur, Maharaj was awarded the renounced Order of Life and given the name Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami on behalf of Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, who left this planet 3 months later. Later, from 2011, he also started serving in the capacity of an initiating spiritual master. Maharaj thus became the first African sannyasi and Diksha Guru in ISKCON. Maharaj has also served as GBC of West Africa for more than 5 years. Maharaj also regularly teaches Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhava courses at Vrindavan Institute of Higher Education and the Mayapur Institute, and facilitates numerous seminars on the practical aspects of Krishna consciousness philosophy, such as community building, self-sufficiency, etc. Following the desire of his spiritual master, Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is also developing vibrant Krishna consciousness self-sustainable farm communities in Ghana and Nigeria, Africa. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam. Back to you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for giving your valuable time and association this morning for enlightening us in the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Over to you, Maharaj. Please take over the call, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Jai Vishnu Paramhamsa Pradipati Sutra Sutta Divine Krishna Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ananda Guru Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Praise Lord Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhajan Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopal Shankar Radha Giri Govardhan Annavan Tirana Navadi Maikudan Jagannath Puridan Jamuna Maiki Ganges Maiki Tulasi Devi Bhakti Devi Samaveta Bhakti Devi All glories as All glories to all glories to glory to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu. Narayana Namaskritya Arachai Mananudam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Janam Dhira Nashtapraisha Padresha Nityam Bhagavat Sevayam Bhagavati Uttamasukhi Bhakti Nashti Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Gyanatimbrandasya Jnananjanavisvakya Chakshurvijnandena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sapitange Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Vandevam Shri Guru Shri Gopalakrishna Shri Vaishnava Moksha Shri Rupam Sarvajata Sahagana Sajivam Sarvaitam Savadutam Varijana Satyam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sarvadam Shri Sakam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinanakanto Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shrisavan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakal Pataru Vestra Kripa Sankiraya Vacha Patitanam Pavanyu Vaishnavyo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram A reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 9. The Lord pacifies Lord Nrsimha with prayers. Text 122. Satam Vinitya Viditatam Bona Swadharana Kalo Vase Krita Visijya Visaraka Sakti Chakre Vishristam Adayeshvara Sudasare Ispiya Manam Vakara Sabibu Tatpanam. Translation and purport by the Divine Grace Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, Srimad Prabhupada Ki. My dear Lord, O Supreme Great, you have created this material world of 16 constituents. but you are transcendental to your material qualities. In other words, these material qualities are under your full control, and you are never conquered by them. Therefore, the time element is your representation. My Lord, O Supreme, no one can conquer you. As for me, however, I've been crushed by the wheel of time, and therefore I surrender fully unto you. Now, kindly take me under the protection of the Devotees. Purport. The wheel of material miseries is also a creation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But it is not under the control of material energy. Rather, he is a controller of the material energy, whereas we, the living entities, are under its control. When we give up our constitutional position, Dhira Damodara, Krishna Nitya Dharmas, the Supreme Personality of Godhead creates this material energy and has influence over the conditioned soul. Therefore, he is the Supreme, and only he can deliver the conditioned soul from the onslaught of material nature. Mam evaye papa genite, mayam etam karantite. Maya, the external energy, continuously imposes upon the conditioned souls the suffering of the material miseries of this material world. Therefore, in the previous verse, Lord Maharaj prayed to the Lord, but for your Lordship, no one can save me. Lord Maharaj had also explained that a child's protector, his parents, cannot save the child from the onslaught of birth and death. Nor can medicine and a physician save one from death. Nor can a boat or similar means of protection save a person drowning in the water. For everything is controlled by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, suffering humanity must surrender to Krishna, as Krishna himself demands in the last instruction of Bhagavad Gita, 1866. Sarva Dharman Parijajya Mamekam Saranam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Bhaya Okshayisha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. All of human society must take advantage of this offer and thus be saved by Krishna from the danger of being crushed by the wheel of time, the wheel of past, present, and future. The word Nishti Dhyapana, being crushed, is very significant. Every living entity in the material condition is actually being crushed again and again. And to be saved from this position, one must take shelter of the Supreme Personality Godhead. Then one will be happy. The word prapanam is also very significant. For unless one fully surrenders to the Supreme Lord, one cannot be saved from being crushed. The criminal is put in prison, punished by the government, but the same government, if nice, can release a criminal from imprisoned life. Similarly, we must know conclusively that our material condition of suffering has been allotted to us by the Supreme Personality of God. And if we want to be saved from this suffering, we must appeal to the same God. Thus, one can be saved from this material condition. Hare Krishna. Is it better?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Yes, now it is better.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. A very beautiful experience shared by Prahlad Maharaj, a pure devotee of Lord Krishna. Prahlad is praying to Lord Krishna. My dear Lord, who is the supreme great, the supreme great. You have created this material world of 16 constituents. But you are transcendental to their material qualities. Krishna has many names. One of them is Triadish. Krishna is Triadish. Means he is the Lord of the trees. He is the Lord of the three gunas. He is the master of the gunas. It is Krishna. We are controlled by the gunas, but Krishna created these gunas. Daivi is Agunamayi. Krishna calls these three gunas Daivi, divine. Divine. We are not divine. So we cannot control what is divine. Although it is material energy, but Krishna, it is Daivi Shakti. So he is the controller of the three gunas. He is the Lord. So Krishna is the controller or the master of these three gunas. Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu. Krishna is the controller of the three of them. When we look at the creation, Krishna does not participate in the creation. So he is not seen in the creation. Therefore, foolish people, according to Prabhupada, due to profound of knowledge, things what Vishnu is, superior to Krishna. Because there's no Krishna here. There's no Krishna. Krishna is far behind, not the Krishna. Krishna comes in only to come and play his pastimes. He does not participate in it. Also for our own interest, so he comes to play the pastimes to attract our attention. So he controlled the three modes of nature, the principal controllers of the three modes of nature. Mahavishnu, Gavatakasai Vishnu, Shivatakasai Vishnu are also controlled by Krishna. Then the three planetary systems is controlled by Krishna. So he is Triadish, the Lord of the things. Everything in this material world is controlled by the three modes of nature. There's nothing that is outside. The only thing which controls the three modes of nature is time. We're not affected by the mode of nature, it is time. And Krishna said, I am time. That's Krishna, this Christian position. Every one of us in this material world, we are controlled by everything that we have created. Everything. We are controlled by the things which we have also created, because this thing we have created does not belong to us also. The ingredient does not belong to us. Intelligence does not belong to us. And given by Krishna himself. So he is the Lord of the things. He controls everything. We make alcohol, but we are influenced by the alcohol. Just imagine how we feel when we misplace our things. How do we feel when we misplace our things? Either it is cell phone, it is expensive dress, or shoes, or watch, or electronics. How do you feel when you misplace any of these things? How do you feel? Miserable. 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 Because we are not the controller. Krishna is the supreme controller. He controls even his expansion. When Lord Krishna spent 1 year dealing with the mystical activities of Lord Brahma. Lord Krishna also did not want his senior brother to feel separation. So he also covers him up. So the Bhagavan was also covered by Krishna. He will feel pains of separation. But because Krishna is doing the game, he will not feel, because he's playing everything, so he will not feel. But Bhagavan will feel the separation. So Krishna covers him. Until when the game was over, he realized that Krishna also played on him. That is Krishna. He is the supreme master of everything. So he is Triadish. So Prahlad Maharaj knows the position of Lord Krishna. He's praying to the Messiah there. In other words, these material qualities are under your full control. But I am not fully in control like you. And you never conquered by them, which is true. I am conquered by the material energy. I'm conquered the control of material energy. Therefore, the time element is your representation. My Lord, O Supreme, no one can conquer you. As for me, however, I am being crushed by the wheel of time. Therefore, I surrender fully unto you. Now, kindly take me under the protection of your lotus feet, who is not crushed in this world. Huh? Who in this world is not crushed by time. Everything is crushed by time. Right? Our body is growing. Means what? Time. Past, present, future. Where is your boyhood? Where is it? It's gone. It's gone. You get it back? You get it only if you take the next body. But not this time. The next one. Krishna is control everything. He controls everything. Even the powerful demigods are controlled by Krishna. Everything. Therefore, it is said, not even a blade of grass moves without the sanction of Krishna. Not even a blade of grass moves. Everything is acting by Krishna's permission. Krishna's permission. Not by our permission. It is by Krishna's permission. Everything. So, Prabhupada concluded we should pray and follow Prahlad Maharaj's footsteps by surrendering to Krishna. If we want to save ourselves, we should surrender to Krishna as he requested. Therefore, I surrender fully unto you. Prahlad did not say, I give you 50%. I'm keeping 50% for someone. He said, fully. I surrender fully unto you. Because if we are not fully surrendered to Krishna, Krishna is not obliged. He is independent. He is not obliged. Fully independent. That is Krishna's position. Therefore, we should surrender to Krishna fully. Then Krishna will give himself fully. That is the process. The wheel of material miseries is also a creation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he is not under the control of the material energy. Rather, he is a controller of the material energy, whereas we, the living entities, are under its control. Every moment we are controlled. Every moment, every single moment, we are controlled by so many things. So many things. I have looked at devotees' palms. I look at devotees. I have not seen a devotee's hand which is not in anxiety. I have not seen any single devotee's palm which is free from anxiety. And some might ask, why are you so disturbed? Because by these disturbances, they are reducing the duration of your life. Anxiety, tension reduces the duration of life. So many people are leaving the body before the time because of excessive anxiety. I'm talking about devotees because you are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, but you are full of anxieties. Why you are so much in anxiety when you have the holy name? You have Krishna every day. We have so many things which majority of people does not have. But I have not seen the devotee's hand which is free from anxiety. Not anxiety, anxieties, miseries. Why? Because we don't have faith in Krishna. We don't have faith Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. We don't believe that he can protect me, he can help me, he has been helping me. We don't believe that. Theoretically, philosophically, we say all these empty things. We don't believe it ourselves. Our practice is not coming from the heart. So many speculations in the heart. Look at our scriptures, very clear. Look all our scriptures, very, very clear. Is it? Very clear. But the amount of confusion in our head is very, very high. Where is it coming from? See, our scriptures are very clean. Where our confusions are coming from? Krishna is a master of the illusory energy. He's a master, not a servant. He's a master of the energies that is controlling us because of our misbehavior. When we give up our constitutional position, Jivara Swarupa Hai, Krishnara Nitya Das, the Supreme Personality of Godhead created this material energy and her influence over the conditioned soul. This is our offense. Our offense, which makes all of us impotent, that illusory energy controlling the spiritual energy. Our offense is this. We gave up our constitutional position as a servant of Krishna to play Krishna's part, which is not possible for anyone to play. It's a great offense. It's a great mistake we have made. We are under Krishna's spiritual energy. We are a spirit soul. We are Krishna's spiritual energy. Illusory energy of Krishna is material energy of Krishna. So we're supposed not to be controlled, but we are controlled by the illusory energy because we gave up our constitutional position as Krishna's eternal servant. This makes us impotent. That material energy is controlling us. I have given example many times. A pepper should not break iron. Iron should break the paper. Our situation is what? Paper is breaking iron. It's a misfortune. It's a misfortune. It is iron that should break the paper. Therefore, he is the supreme, and only he can deliver the conditioned soul from the onslaught of material nature. Mam eva ye prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Maya. The external energy continuously imposes upon the conditioned souls the suffering of the threefold miseries of this material world. This is our situation in the material world. No one is free. No one is free. How is our body functioning? How is our body functioning? Our body. These bodies we're carrying. How is it functioning? How is our body functioning? How is it working? Not as we want it. Full of diseases and miseries. Miserable. Every single moment. We're being crushed. Every single moment. And billions of people in this world who cannot sleep without taking pills. Billions of people. They cannot sleep without pills. Sleeping pills. Why? Frustration. Frustration is too high. It's an unfortunate situation. It's unfortunate. The suffering is imposed on us. Banda anurupa of Brahma and Brahma Samhita. We are all imposed upon the result of our sinful activities. Karamani de Hatu Kentucha Bhakti Bhajan. But the devotees' life, their activities is fried and grind that you will never germinate again. Therefore, devotees should not be miserable as we are. Should be happy, satisfied. Being what we are presently means something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere. The child of a rich man should not loiter in the street. Should be with the able father who can take care very nicely. Our supreme father is Krishna. Devotees are what? Mahatmanas Mad Bharata Devim Prakriti. Devotees are under Krishna's eternal energy. Therefore, our anxieties should be spiritual anxieties, not material anxiety. Material anxiety is unfortunate anxiety. We are imposed upon because we are not acting properly. Prahlad Maharaj is offering himself, or he is teaching us what we should do. Therefore, in the previous verse, Prahlad Maharaj prayed to the Lord, but for you, for your Lordship, no one can save me. The same thing Arjuna said, Bhagavatam. Apart from you, I don't see any person capable of taking me out from my miseries. It's only you. Therefore, I'm approaching you because it is only you who can help me. Prahlad is doing the same thing. Arjuna did it in Bhagavad. Prahlad is doing Bhagavatam. Yes. I don't see anyone else who can help me because it is you who is free from the miseries that are tormenting everyone in this material world. You are free. You are the master of these miseries. So, taking shelter of you is intelligence. Prahlad Maharaj has also explained that a child's protectors, his parent, cannot save the child from the onslaught of birth and death. Nor can medicine and a physician save one from death. Nor can a boat or similar means of protection save a person drowning in the water. For everything is controlled by the Supreme Personality of God. If a patient is dying, what will the doctor do? The patient is dying. Doctor is there with the medicine, with everything, but the patient is dying. We try our best. The operation is successful, but the patient dies. How is the operation successful? We can give medicine, but Krishna cures. That's what they say. They are hanging their fault on Krishna. Do they give the money to Krishna? We give medicine, but God cures. Do they give the money to Krishna? The money is the person. God cures, not me. I only give you medicine. Cheating. This is cheating. Of all the people in this world, divorces is more within the doctors than others. Divorce, yes, more than others. Doctors. Go and check. Ask them. Why are you the best? Because they've been used to the body. They've been used to the body. Everything has consequence. They are used to the body, not the soul. Therefore, suffering humanity must surrender to Krishna as Krishna himself demands. In the last instruction of our Gita, 1866, Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Vraja Aham Tvam Sarva Pavibhyo Mokshayishyami Asuchaha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Do we have examples of people who have been delivered by Krishna when they surrender to him? Do we have? We have many. So is it not sufficient reason for us to give ourselves to Krishna? Right? Is it not? But why are we not doing? Why are we not doing? We have seen so many examples. Yeah, there's no faith. No faith. That was 5,000 years ago. This time is different. There's no more God. That's a history. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I have so many instances I can count that God didn't help me. I have many. I've been praying seas to give me billions and never get it. I want to be a billionaire so I can build big temple for Krishna. If you get money, you will never build temple for Krishna. Yes, even if we think that, yes, I have prayed, it didn't answer. Krishna have answered. How did he answer? This is not good for you. As a responsible father, I will not give it now. until you become a responsible child. We don't hear that. We don't hear that. Krishna is not demigods. He's a different person. Demigods, you ask something, either it is good for you or not, they'll give it to you because you are in moderation for them. Krishna will not give you something when he sees that will add to your problem. Krishna will not give it because he is the Father. He cares. The foolish person, yeah, I prayed for a long time. I'm not getting answer. Who told you you didn't get the answer? It is you who did not hear the answer that Krishna has given. All of human society must take advantage of this offer. And thus be saved by Krishna from the danger of being crushed by the wheel of time, the wheel of past, present, and future. The word nispi, dear manam, being crushed is very significant. Every living entity in a material condition is actually being crushed again and again. And to be saved from this position, one must take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have made a lot of effort to come so far before Krishna, yet we're still far away from Krishna. Still very far away from Krishna. Every single practice, every single thing we do, external. Bhakti is missing. Bhakti is missing. All external. The result is what we're feeling, that we are still full of material anxieties. My wife, my husband, my prestige, my house, my relatives, my body, my health, my position, my money, my friendship, everything. It is a concern. When we were in the womb, helplessly lying there, who takes care of us? Who takes care and maintain? Who? Huh? Who? Krishna. Now we are outside, so he cannot protect us. He cannot maintain us. Huh? Yes. When we are helpless, he protected. Now, the grown up, he cannot help. We have become bigger than Krishna now, so as a baby, yeah, it is still within his reach. Now we are big, so he doesn't have power again to help us. What kind of consciousness is that? What kind of consciousness? Ma Suchaha, Krishna said. Prabhupada said we should take this offer. We should take advantage of this offer. Which offer? Surrender to Krishna without fear. We should surrender to Krishna. Krishna, I am yours. And Krishna said, that very moment you are mine. Not the next minute, the very moment you are mine. How long does it take us to say that? How long does it take? Second. Why are we not saying it? We still want to be the master. We are not tired of suffering yet. That's what it means. We're not tired. The word prapanam is also very significant. For unless one fully surrenders to the Supreme Lord, one cannot be saved from being crushed. A criminal is put in prison and punished by the government. But the same government, if it likes, can release the criminal from imprisoned life. Yes, Krishna can release us any moment. Any moment like Krishna can release us. Any moment. If you tell him, I am yours today, I am yours, Krishna will release us from the prison. Similarly, we must know conclusively that our material condition of suffering has been allotted to us by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And if we want to be saved from this suffering, we must appeal to the Supreme Controller. Thus, one can be saved from this material condition. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Maharaj ki. Hare Krishna. Comments, questions?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, such a wonderful and very sweet and very nicely elaborated Maharaj. Just surrender to Krishna and I'm yours. Very nice.
Okay, any comments?
I'm trying to see if there is any hand raises. Dear devotees, if you have any questions, please go ahead and unmute and ask your questions.
I think Maharaj is not able to hear you, Mataji. 1 second.
Yeah, I think so, Mataji. Yeah. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please. Can you hear me, Maharaj?
Yes, now I can hear. I was not hearing before.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for a wonderful class. And I think it's very clear that just surrender to Krishna, otherwise, and he will protect you, and just say, I'm yours. Thank you so much, Maharaj. I'm trying to see if there is any raised hands for questions.
Yeah, Radha Jyoti Mataji. Go ahead, Mataji.
Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Thank you for allowing me to ask the question. Hare Krishna, His Holiness. Please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maharaji, I have a question. We have limitations in our senses. We have limitations in our thoughts, feelings, and in our devotion that we are trying to do, which is very negligible when we hear more about Lord. So my question to you is, what happens to the non-devotees? Why they are intelligent, they are more superior in their doing their professional work, but they are not convinced by the presence of the Lord. So when we become devotee, or when we come to know about Krishna, we understand more about the Lord's presence, but there is no significant role of Lord in their life. So what exactly happens? Why they are so much dwelled into the non-existence of Lord? Could you please explain in the terms of layman? I just wanted to know.
Thank you. Thank you. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said, Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Bhakti Paya Bhakti Bata Bija. Brahmanda Brahmite. Conditioned souls have been wandering in the whole universe, Brahmanda. Going round, Bhutva Paliyate, going up, coming down, different species of life, and taking different species. Guru Krishna Prasad. When one becomes Bhagya. What is that?
Bhagya.
When one meet with a spiritual master, that is Bhagya, fortune, means for those who have not come to Krishna consciousness yet, means we are not yet fortunate. When one becomes fortunate, we take to Krishna consciousness, we meet with a bona fide spiritual master who will connect us. And under his guidance, his training, we will get our malady rectified. Like a doctor removing the disease of the patient, a spiritual doctor will remove the disease which is in our head and our heart for time immemorial. He will remove that for the disciples who are free from duplicity, who are very, very sincere and obedient to the teaching, the training of a spiritual master. When we are coming on the way back to our place after our parikrama, one devotee asked me, 10th Canto, Bhagavatam Canto, 10 chapter 13, text 22. We have 22 also today. Only 22. The Sukadeva Goswami is telling Parikshit Maharaj, a bona fide guru will reveal confidential topics to a bona fide disciple. So the devotee was asking me, I didn't understand. There's no purport there. What does it mean? So I was telling him, this is the duty of a spiritual master, right? You see it? 10:13, 22. So I told him, Parikshit Maharaj is a bona fide disciple. Therefore, his guru wants to reveal confidential things. Things which are very confidential means they are not be given to everybody. But the guru will give it to a bona fide disciple. That means Parikshit Maharaj is a bona fide disciple. Therefore, his guru wants to reveal confidential things to him. That's what it means. But not to a deceitful disciple. Not a crooked disciple, but a gentle disciple. 13, 1-3. So, when a devotee becomes fortunate, we'll meet with a bona fide spiritual master, and if we expand our fortune by listening to the training, the teaching the spiritual master is giving, we'll become pure devotee, and he will send us back to Krishna. The spiritual master has the power to reveal that.
13, 22.
So, why people have not come to Krishna consciousness? Why people have not come to Krishna consciousness? So Krishna also explained in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Mata Sarvam Parabhati Iti Matva Bhajanti Mam Buddha Samandita. I own
I think Maharaj connection got lost.
Yeah, it is frozen. Maybe Maharaj will come back. Good draw.
Yeah, Maharaj is back.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes, sorry for that.
We can hear you, Maharaj, now.
The light went off, so wait. Yes. So we become a devotee by good fortune. When one is very fortunate, take to Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, if I don't show my mercy to somebody, even if I'm standing before the person face to face, he will never understand me. Fortune. Fortune. The Krishna will reveal everything. He will bring us to Krishna consciousness. And more than this is we who have come inside. What are we doing with the Krishna consciousness? I feel we should talk more about ourselves. Because we have been fortunate to come here, so we should talk about ourselves. It is not selfishness. It is not selfishness. If we are hypocrites, we cannot convince any person to become a devotee. If we ourselves are not enjoying our Krishna consciousness, we cannot convince someone to take the Krishna consciousness. We will convince someone to become Krishna conscious when we ourselves are convinced about what we're doing. When we're happy about what we're doing, we share it with people and people will feel it. So Papa was able to capture people because he has compassion for others. And he believed, he was very convinced about what is given to us. Stick to this process, your life will be successful. Sorry, you went to. Oh. Oh yes, correct. Thank you. Sorry, it's 10:13:3. Right. O King, kindly hear me with great attention. Canto 10, chapter 13, text 3. Although the activities of the Supreme Lord are very confidential, no ordinary man being able to understand them. I shall speak about them to you, for spiritual masters explain to a submissive disciple even subject matters that are very confidential and difficult to understand. The devotee asked me, I don't understand this. There's no purport here. I said, yes. Sukadev Goswami want to reveal confidential things. That is his duty as a spiritual master to a bona fide disciple, because he's not deceitful, because he's straightforward, because he's a simple person. Therefore, Guru has the responsibility to reveal confidential things to a bona fide disciple. That's the duty of the Guru. Even though it is confidential, he will give you also to a confidential disciple. Yes. Thank you.
Eternally grateful to you, Maharaj Ji, and thank you so much for answering my question to the point. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. There is a question in the chat box, Maharaj. Can I read that question, Maharaj? Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your divine feet. Krishna have plenary portions like Baladeva, Sankarshna and all, and we are parts of Krishna. then how we came from Krishna, how it is different.
If I understand this question.
May I read the question one more time, Maharaj?
Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your divine feet. Krishna have a plenary portion like Baladev, Sankarshna and all, and we are parts of Krishna. Then how we came from Krishna and how it's different? How it's different, or what is the difference? I don't know how it is different.
Mataji, it's better let her ask Mataji. Mataji, are you able to unmute Mausima Mataji?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my most humble obeisances at your divine feet. I'm asking like how it's different, like Krishna has very portion like Baladev and Sankarshna and Narayan, and we are Srimad Bhagavatam says that we are differently part of Krishna, part and parcel of Krishna. Then how it is different, like how it then came from Krishna originally, how it is happened.
I think Maharaj's video again got froze.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Hello?
Maharaj. We can hear you,
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
Yeah, your
Okay.
image is froze, but we can hear you.
Okay.
Mataji,
Lord
can I ask
Krishna
question?
has.
Yes.
Let me answer this
Maharaj
one
had
first.
heard
Let me
your
finish with
question.
this.
Mataji is answering.
Lord Krishna has different expansions. Some expansions are called Swamsa. Swamsa means himself. Himself is expanding. Swamsa. And Bibinamsa. Bibinamsa is we. We are considered separated from Krishna. But Krishna himself is different. So the expansions of Krishna himself, they are in Vishnu forms. They are unlimited. Unlimited. That is himself. Krishna said, Eko Bahu Shami. Let me become many. For what? I want to enjoy myself. Enjoyment. So Krishna expanded all of us, the Vivinamsas, to give him service. So the word constitutional position is used. Constitution means what? What that object is made of.
Mm-hmm.
So our constitution, we are made of service mentality for Krishna, with enjoyment. Our eternal constitutional position is that of a servant to Krishna. And we have to render service to Krishna for his enjoyment. That is what we are made of. So we are different from Krishna because we are the servants to give him service. And the Swamsas are to receive service from the Bibinamsas. That is our relationship. Denying Krishna of our service carries a heavy consequences that we're discussing before. That has made us impotent. That we have come under the inferior energy of Krishna. Although we are superior energy of Krishna, we have come under the inferior energy of Krishna because of this offense. We have to serve Krishna. That is how Krishna has arranged everything. And here in the material world also, right? We have our own biological children. they are different. They are different from our servant, although we are all living entities. Our biological children and family members are different from the other living entities who are serving us. Does it make sense?
Yes, Maharaj. Mataji, is that okay, Mataji?
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much for clearing my doubt.
Hare Krishna.
You had one more question, right, Mataji, in the chat box?
Yes,
You want to go?
Mataji. Can I ask?
Yes,
Maharaj.
please, Mataji, go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Maharaj, we see that in ISKCON also, there are many people who also changing the messages of Srila Prabhupada, and sometimes I have some disrespect for them in the heart, but I know I have to clearance all this, but then how to just deal with it? I want to clear that. I don't want to just disrespect them and having dvesh on my mind, having envy on my mind, but how to deal with it, Maharaj?
Thank you for your question. In this material world, certified as a place of duality. That is how the scripture describes this place, the place of duality. Duality. We don't expect that a criminal will behave properly. Otherwise, he will not be labeled criminal. He will be called a good citizen, not a deviant. So that is our situation, that a lot of deviants or criminals are here. But we should know what brought us to Krishna consciousness. We should know what is the goal, what is the goal of our Krishna consciousness? What has brought us to Krishna consciousness? It is here, in this Krishna consciousness movement. It is here. If we know the goal, the importance of knowing the goal is that we will not be distracted from the goal. If we know the goal, we will not be distracted. If we don't know the goal, we'll be distracted. And there are thousands of distractions for those who are distracted. So it is very important for us to know the goal of our Krishna consciousness. Why am I here in this movement? What has brought me here? This should be clearly defined in Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada knows the goal of his Krishna consciousness. There were so many distractions, but he maintained his Krishna consciousness because he knows the goal. So similarly, if we know the goal, all these distractions will become a stepping stone for us to achieve the goal. If we don't know the goal, the distraction would be a stumbling block. Stumbling blocks.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
One of my music heroes, not a devotee, it's a music hero, he said, don't make the system make you break the law.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make the system make you break the law. You understand? Means so many people will do wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
So many people will do the wrong thing. Don't become distracted by the wrong thing people are doing. You should not also join them. Don't join them. You should stand aside because you know the goal. If you go to the market to buy something, you have something you're going to buy in mind, right? If you go to the market, is that the only thing you find in the market? Eh? Or is that the first thing you will see when you go to the market? You're going to see many other things. If you buy them and come back home, what will happen to you?
You did not get what you wanted.
You will not be happy because you didn't buy what took you to the market. So if one is intelligent, search for the things you have gone to the market for, buy it and come back home, you'll be happy. Do you get the analogy?
Yes.
Let us look for what brought us to Christian consciousness. It is available. If you don't know the goal, you can buy anything and remain miserable. So they said, monkey way. Eh? Monkey way is what? Anyway. That is foolish man. That is foolish man. We should not follow monkeys because any way is a way. It is not true. Prabhupada said you cannot buy ticket for Calcutta and go to Bombay. If you want to go to Bombay, you buy ticket for Bombay. You want to go to Calcutta, buy ticket for Calcutta. Not any way is a way. That is monkey's way. Don't be a monkey. You should be an intelligent person who knows where he's going. There are many distractions in this world. This is a place for distractions. Let us be focused by knowing the goal. If you know the goal, distraction will be a stepping stone. If you don't know the goal, distraction will be stumbling blocks. Does it make sense?
Yes,
Thank you
Maharaj.
so much, Maharaj. Thank you so much, very much, that you clear my doubt. Please assemble most of our obeisance at your divine.
Thank you for that. Wonderful answer, wonderful answer. Radhajyoti Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji.
I don't have any question, Mataji. I just wanted to offer my humble, heartfelt gratitude at your lotus feet, His Holiness. I have been hearing your Japa playlist also, and thank you so much for your teachings, and for all the examples and the stories that you give from life experiences. It really helps to understand what exactly is going through in day out, how we behave. Thank you so much, and for the teachings that you have given today, that the distractions are the stepping stones. Thank you for giving us the strength. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare. Great.
Thank you for being with us. Please relate with us so we can go together. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you so much for wonderful class.
Krishna
Same time,
Maharaj,
and also very wonderful
thank
question
you so
and
much for the wonderful class and very nice
question and answers.
explanation, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Thank you very much.
Dear devotees, if we don't have any more questions, let's pay our obeisance to Maharaj. Vancha
Vancha kalpatarupeksha kripa sindhupayeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Ki Jai, Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai.
Jai.
His Holiness Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj Ki Jai.
Jai.
Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Glory to assembled devotees.
Gauranga Nityananda. Hari
Gauranga
bol.
Nityananda. May God bless you all. See you tomorrow.
Hari bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll close the call for today. Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol, Mataji.
Hari bol.